Hey everybody, it's Christine. Welcome to day 2 of the Scrapping Boys video series. Today I'm teamed up with Jen Gallagher. She has a new video up on her channel as well, so be sure to swing by her channel and hit that subscribe button and comment if you haven't already done so to get in on the giveaways this week. So today I've got kind of a random combination of companies. I'm going to be working with both Pinkfresh Studios and Photoplay, which are not two companies in my mind I would put together. But it ended up working really well and kind of saved me in a little bit of a tight situation, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. So I'm starting things off with Pinkfresh papers. The dark blue one is a constellation paper, and then this lighter one is one with just a really light, airy design on it with gray lines in circle shapes. And I am just poking holes so that I can do a stitching design between those circles. Now, I have not played with Pinkfresh a whole lot. They are kind of out of my normal style, but when I was at the Creativation show last month, I was looking over their stuff some more, and I really like their use of color. I also like that they tend to have very different patterns and designs from most of the companies that are out there. You can see even these two sheets in front of you are just different, and not in a bad way, just a different graphic feel to them. And so I'm definitely going to be playing with them more in the upcoming months because I like the way that their papers work. I like how light and airy they are, and I also like that they're just something different to look at and play with. You can only play with polka dots so many times before you are like, there's nothing I haven't done with this. And so that's kind of what is drawing me to them. So you can see I have started to do the stitching. I am just doing some very simple long stitches in between the circles. Now, that said, this stitching was a nightmare. Usually when I do stitching, it takes a while, but I don't have too many problems. I cannot tell you how many times I tore the paper, how many times my thread broke. This simple long stitching that should have taken 10 minutes probably took me an hour and a half. It was ridiculous. I had a vision. I wanted to go with it, but literally by the end of it, I was completely done for the night. And I was like, nope, this is not getting finished. I am walking away from this thing, and we'll see if I ever touch it again. So just being honest and real with you here, these 10-minute videos that you see from all of us, it makes things look simple, but they're edited. There are often times when we get totally stuck, and I want you to know that, if you have those times too, that is totally and completely normal. Things do not always come together simply. So this one, yes, right now it looks like, oh, it's going all nice and smooth, and look how fast she's doing it. Yeah. It's only because I stopped the camera here and there. So that is the reality and the struggle that came with this layout. That said, I love the end result. So obviously I did come back to it. I didn't honestly know if I was going to, but I did. And it was because I was sitting and looking at the Photoplay stickers and realized I had a direction I could go that I could be happy with. So here I am continuing things, and I am adding my pictures on. These are 2 pictures of my son climbing up a tree, and I mounted those onto that blue paper again because I wanted to bring out the blue in his shirt. And then I just tucked some yellow cardstock behind, and I am going to put those in opposite corners using some 3D foam adhesive squares to pop them up and add some dimension. Whenever you have stitching on a layout, it's pretty hard to get things to lay totally flat. So like in a case like this where I know they're not going to lay flat anyway, I may as well pop them up and give them some dimension. And so that was the route I opted to go for. Now, as I said, I found my Photoplay sticker sheet. So I have the double shot kit from last month from the scrap room, and it has the Boys Rule collection from Photoplay. And as I was looking at it, I realized, holy cow, those colors are perfect for what I'm already using. And I didn't have any embellishments from this Dream On collection from Pinkfresh. So I knew I needed something. And really, seriously, looking at this sheet made me realize, oh wow, okay, yes, I can finish this layout and I can do it in a way that I'll be happy with. So what really inspired me was all the little star stickers on their 12 by 12 cardstock sheet. There was so many stars and they were a perfect match for the colors I had. So I decided to take that banner and lay it up between the pictures there and kind of connect them that way and build some movement. And then I started adding in all those little stars. Again, creating some movement from the bottom of the page up to the top. And that really started a whole different vision for this layout than I originally began with when I started my stitching and such. Now I'm going to build a really unique long title, and I'm going to do that using different stickers. I thought maybe that awesome one would work well, but I decided not. You can see right now I've got Bo on there, but I don't actually want Bo on there. I was using that because that's actually my son's name, but I did have letters for the whole word boys. I am going to combine a variety of stickers from the sticker set as well as a couple of letter stickers from Doodlebug just to make it say things about boys and mischief and adventure and fun and just create a fun, whimsical title. And you can see that close up in the end. Now, I'm also going to work in some enamel dots throughout with my stars to play up some dimension and some whimsy. I really am enjoying how this whole thing came together because it's kind of different from anything else I've done lately. There are not huge blocks of color, just little bits and pieces of color, and it has such an airy, interesting feel that is kind of out of my norm, which is always fun when you end up with something that's different from your norm but you still like it. That's a fun thing. So I do want to point out that this week I am doing giveaways. Two of them. One is a $10 gift card to scrapbook.com and the other is a $10 gift card to the Scrap Room Kit Club. And all you have to do to get entered in those is hit subscribe if you haven't already and then leave a comment. You can leave a comment on every video from me as well as the videos from my friends that are participating, and you can get up to, I think it's 15 entries total. I could be wrong about that number, but one day I do have 2 ladies participating. The rest of the week it's me and another lady. So lots of chances for entries, and I will pick a winner then next week for that. So be sure to hit subscribe, leave comments, visit those other ladies' videos because there is a lot of talent in this week's series. Let's go ahead and finish this off for today. So I'm changing the word up there to be atta. I love it when people say attaboy or attagirl. I don't know. It's one of those words that it makes me smile when I hear it. So I thought I would add that on there. And then I'm going to add some mist onto the layout. Now, this is basically because, first of all, I didn't have any blue enamel dots. Second of all, I wanted something lighter than enamel dots. And so I'm doing a combination of both tap splatting the mist as well as just actually touching the layout where I want some dots to go. And I'm just using some blue mist that matches pretty well with the background base patterned paper. So thank you so much for being here today. Be sure to check back in tomorrow as there'll be a new video from me and another friend. And be sure to swing by Jennifer's video today and leave her a comment, and we will see you again soon.